Yo, what up guys? Back with another video. Today we got a highly anticipated one. We got Odin the All-Father here. Looking pretty dope. I just got him in the mail today, and I'm thinking he came in kinda early, but yeah, I thought we'd unbox him together, check him out in full detail, and see if he's worth picking up. So if that sounds interesting, let's get into it. Taking a look at the packaging, we got the nice 85 years collection with the window up front. You get to see Odin with all his accessories showcased nicely. On this side, we just got the window with the 85 years logo on this side. And then on the back, we got the nice artwork. And it says original art done by Ryan Stegman. So that looks really dope. I always like seeing his artwork. We got a little read up here about Odin. And then on this side, we just got a little bit of a blown up image of that artwork. So that looks really cool. Nice, clean, minimalistic packaging. I think it looks good. So yeah, let's get them popped open and check them out. And here is the All-Father out of the packaging. This guy looks pretty dope, I gotta say. And he is massive. So we do get a lot with this guy. There's a lot to go over. But yeah, he does look really dope. I do like him. First impressions out of the packaging. There's a little bit of, you know, things I think that need improving or could have used some improving. But overall, from what I'm seeing so far, I'm really liking this guy, and I think you guys are gonna really like him too. He might be a top 10 contender for the year. Let me know. What do you guys think? But yeah, let's take a closer look at his accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at Odin. Alright, so for accessories, start out with his weapons here. He gets this nice, I guess it's a trident. And it is fairly well sculpted. There's just no paint detail at all. It's just one molded plastic. But yeah, I mean, overall it looks good. I just wish it had some more paint detail. But it does look pretty cool once, you know, he's posed with it. But what's really nice is his sword here. This looks really good. If I can focus on it. Yeah, so this has some nice painted detail right there. Got the gold with the blue, and then, you know, molded plastic for the silver. Get some paint right here on for the handle. Some gets gold down here, gold paint down there. But yeah, this sword looks really nice. I really like that. We do get the two ravens that we got with Thor, the Herald of Galactus. So we've seen those before, but I think they fit pretty good with Odin as well. We do get an open hand here with a horizontal hinge, and the same thing with this fist hand. It is on the horizontal hinge as well. And then we get the two head pieces. So this is like, I guess, more battle ready, and there's some nice gold black paint on there. That looks pretty cool. That's the one I had him posed with. And then we get this other one that's, I guess, is more, if he has a throne or something, that would probably be the one he's wearing, with the hair piece on the back. So there's no paint detail on this one, so it's kind of just plain. It's just molded plastic, so doesn't look the best. I really like this one. And then he comes with his hair piece right here that I'll show you guys when we get in more detail with him. But yeah, that's pretty much all the accessories. I think it's a decent spread for him, and I think, you know, he'll make some pretty good poses with what we get. So overall, I'll probably give it like an 8 out of 10 for accessories. But yeah, let's check out Odin in a little bit more detail, and then we'll check out the articulation. So taking a closer look at Odin here, we do get this really nice head sculpt. He got this massive beard and the mustache. It all looks nice with there's a nice wash throughout. Same thing with his hairpiece that comes on him. So that all looks good. He has this nice eye patch in there. It's painted really well. Same thing with his eye and his eyebrows. All painted really well. Got these nice shoulder pads with the painted bronze on there. And then same thing on this side for his torso. And this guy is completely new sculpt, I'm pretty sure. I don't think anything's been reused with him, but yeah, he looks dope. He gets this nice, like, what do you call it? I don't even know what you call it. Just like his bare skin. But yeah, that looks cool. It's on his back. We do get the cape, so he does get the cloth cape, so that is pretty dope. But yeah, his torso has that chainmail sculpted throughout, and then he has this nice medallion, which is just sculpted really nice. It's just a molded plastic. There's no paint or anything. He does have this chain that wraps around, and that looks pretty cool. Oh, he does have a little medallion on the back. I wish they molded this the same as, or this piece on the back. They should have molded it in this gold. That looks really, whatever plastic this is, it looks good. But you know, it's on the back, so it's not going to be too much of a big deal. But he does have some nice detail on the back of him, so that looks dope. And taking a look at his waist here, or his skirt piece, I guess. Some nice gold paint throughout. Some really nice detail. Can't really make out what it is, but it looks dope. It's all painted nicely. Get some nice paint on the back as well, so that looks cool. And then we get to his legs. Really nice detail. A lot of battle damage on the gauntlets here, and then you get the little spikes. So not too much shading throughout, but he does have a decent amount of paint on him. But yeah, out of the package we get the two gripping hands for his sword and his trident, and those have the vertical hinges, so that's cool. Then we get the nice blue plastic here that's all molded and looks really good. Nice sculpting throughout. And then get the knee guards with the bones sticking out, so that looks dope. Get the boots, look really nice. We get some more spikes and some more battle damaged sculpting throughout, but I wish they'd add some more paint. They should have painted this, like this chainmail, the same color as his torso. That would have been a nice detail. So it's kind of a bummer, but you know, they did put a lot of effort into him, and I think overall his aesthetics look really nice. So this piece right here is removable, and so this is how we swap out those head pieces and get bald Odin here. But yeah, that piece just comes right off. His cape is removable if you want to take it off, but you can just add, so you got to add this piece back on, and then you can add, you can add this piece. So that is his battle ready stance there, and I really like the way that looks. So I think I'm gonna be posing in with this headpiece. And then we do get the last one, which is like the crown, I guess. And you gotta make sure to put the hairpiece underneath the mane or whatever this bear skin is. So put that underneath it, and then put that over it, so it kind of looks like that. And that one does look, it does look cool. I really need a throne for this guy, so I could pose him or display him like that. But I wish it had some gold paint on there. It would have really popped with this head sculpt, or with this headpiece. But overall, yeah, this guy is really dope. He has a lot going for him. Obviously, he could always use more paint, or like a wash throughout, to bring out a lot of the details. But I am pretty happy with him, and I think you guys will be too. Let's check out his articulation, and then we'll wrap this up. Alright guys, so checking out his articulation. His head is on a ball peg, double ball peg, but let's take this off so try to get some actual range out of it, and take his cape off. But yeah, it does move, but with his with this piece on, it's not really gonna move too much. Maybe if we have one of these head pieces, maybe it might move a little bit more. Probably it will move the most with this one, because those hair, the back hair piece kind of gets tucked underneath this piece. So with this piece, you probably get the most range, so get some attitude with him. But he can't really look up. All right, yeah, I guess he can, but he's not gonna look down because of his massive beard. As far as his arms go, they just go out this far, so that's not great, but you know, that's all we get. They do rotate around, and these are really soft pieces, and they're the shoulder guards are soft, so they do move out of the way, and they're mounted in there, like on top of the joint, so they don't get in the way. He has single jointed arms here, which barely move. He does have a bicep swivel, so that works fine. And then his torso is all just one piece here. It's on I guess a double ball peg. He moves back about that much, and then he's gonna move forward just a tad bit like that. He does move side to side fairly well, so that's not bad for a big guy. His legs kick out pretty good, better than a lot of Spider-Man figures, so that's fine. They kick forward just that much, which isn't terrible. And he does have double jointed knees. Move that far. Not bad for what they are. He has his upper thigh cut, and he does swivel on his torso. Yeah, no, let's see if there's no boot cut there, so that's a bummer. He does have his ankle rocker, and they do move back that far and that far forward, so not the best range on this guy, but you know, I think for the poses that we're gonna be having him in, I think he does work fairly well. But I wasn't expecting too much for his articulation, but his legs are really good, and it's just his arms are kind of hindered. But overall, I'll give him about a 7 out of 10 for articulation. So yeah, let's get some final thoughts and wrap this up. And before we have our final thoughts, I forgot to do a height measurement on this guy, so let's do that real quick. And yeah, he's about 8.5 inches. Kind of hard to tell on camera, but to the top of this helmet is about 8.5. And for some size comparisons with another Odin that I have, it is I don't even know what wave this guy was from, but You can see this guy is way more massive, and I just realized we we get the same trident as this one had, and it's just the new one is in the gold plastic here, so it's just completely reused. So I didn't realize that. This guy came with an axe, so that was cool. He was a decent Odin for the time, but this guy is a huge improvement. But yeah, at the end of the day, would I recommend picking him up? He is pretty hefty on the price, about 65 bucks, all said and done. Is he worth it? I don't know, that's up to you, but for me, he was a definite cop. I think with the, all new sculpt and everything, and the kind of the new style of head swappage that we get, the headpiece swappage, that's pretty cool. And yeah, just overall, he looks massive. He is massive, and he's gonna have a presence on the shelf like no other. I really like the colors of him, and would I recommend him? I would have to say yes. But yeah, guys, let me know if you guys picked him up, and what are your thoughts so far, if you're enjoying him. Let me know if you think he's gonna be a contender for top 10 Marvel Legends for 2024. But overall, that's all from me, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.